Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today for this short and relaxing yoga flow for all levels. You can enjoy this yoga practice at any time throughout your day, just as a quick, refreshing pick-me-up to your body, a time to tune into yourself and what you need. So just thank yourself today, first of all, before we even get started, for taking the time to turn on this video and get on your mat. We're going to spend the next few moments just tuning into ourselves and re-energizing our body. So whenever you're ready, please go ahead and join me in a seated position in your mat. Once you're seated, if you want to find a little bit of movement, whatever feels good for you right now. Maybe you rock side to side, maybe you do some hip circles, wiggle out your arms, your fingers, your neck. Just get all the kinks out. Get ready for our practice today. And remember that this is your practice, so you just make it however feels the best for you in this moment, and whatever you need at this time to feel good is what you should be doing. So after we've found a little bit of movement here, come back to stillness, and we're just going to go ahead and take a couple deep breaths to get grounded. So start by inhaling deeply through your nose, holding at the top, and exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale, hold at the top, exhale through your mouth. Go ahead and do one more round of those on your own. All right, and now we are going to make our way into our first posture, which will be cat-cow. So go ahead and join me in tabletop on our hands and knees, making sure our hands are placed under our shoulders and our knees under our hips. And once we're in this tabletop position, we're going to inhale and we're going to arch our back, pulling our chest up, keeping our chin up. And as you exhale, you're going to round it out, pulling that back up towards the earth, pushing into your hands. And just do one more round of that, finding movement in your hips if needed, in your neck. And then we are going to go into our wild-legged child's pose. So start by bringing your knees about mat width distance apart, or whatever distance feels good for your body right in this moment and is what you need. So if you don't want to go to the edge and you want a less intense stretch, you can do a regular child's pose. Or if you would like to feel that more intensity in the hip area, the groin area, go ahead and bring those knees out towards the edge of your mat. And wherever you find your knees, go ahead and sit your butt back towards your heels, bringing your upper body, sinking it down towards your mat. Maybe bringing your head to your arms in front of you, or stretching out straight and bringing your forehead to the mat. And just breathe here for a second. Really breathing into your muscles and where you feel this tension. We want to let go of all that tension today. All right, one more nice deep breath here. And then on the exhale, go ahead and join me, slithering up, bringing our elbows under our shoulders, Coming on to our stomach, making sure our weight is nice and evenly distributed through the hips, pushing the feet into your mat, pushing your elbows and your forearms into the earth, and keeping your chin up, looking straight ahead, not sinking into your shoulders. Keeping that neck nice and aligned here in our cobra pose. You can push down into your pelvic bones here. Feel a real nice stretch through your lower back in this back bend stretch. Two more nice, deep, refreshing breaths here, please. If you want to look over your shoulders, stretch out your neck, feel that down through your body a little bit. And then join me. We'll just go back up through back to a normal child's pose to counteract that. And then slowly join me, finding our way onto our backs, lying down. Now in our lying position here, go ahead and pull both knees up to your chest, maybe swaying from side to side, doing some hip circles. Should feel really nice on the lower back, a nice little massage there. And then find stillness here again. Go ahead and stretch out your left leg long onto the mat, keeping your right leg pulled in. And then we're going to go into our twist. So bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee and gently pull it over, twisting to the left, bringing your right hand out long beside you or bringing it into a cactus. Whatever feels good for you here. Trying to keep both shoulder blades on the ground. Keeping that chest pointed up towards the sky. And just twist to whatever level feels good for you. No need to push it to any extremes. This is a very gentle, relaxing flow for us to just enjoy for a few moments together today. And take one more deep breath as we breathe into this twist, feeling it through our spine. Maybe even through that right leg as you twist. Coming up, center. Pulling your left knee back in towards your chest. And then extend your right leg out long. Coming to the opposite side. Pulling your left knee with your right hand gently to the right. Placing both of those shoulders onto the ground. Feeling a really nice twist here. And just breathe into it. Embrace this moment that you've taken for yourself. And get the most out of it today. One more nice deep breath. And we come back up to center. Bringing both knees up again to your chest. If you want to roll from side to side to feel that massage in your lower back again. And our next pose we're going to move into is banana. So from here, we want to plant our feet on the ground and start by lifting up your hips and moving them over to the right edge of your mat. And then taking your left foot towards the left corner of your mat. If you want to bring that right leg crossed over, bringing your hands up overhead, over towards the left side of your mat as well. You want to keep your chest pointed up towards the sky here. If you want to grab onto that right hand, right fingertips with the left and gently pull. This is a really great stretch for that right side body. Going as deep as you need to, or as gentle as you need to. Breathing in gratitude. Exhaling all of the expectations and stress from the outside world. And then we're going to go ahead and bring it to the other side whenever you're ready. Planting your feet back on the mat, lifting your hips up and bringing them over to the left, and moving your feet and your arms up over to the right corners, keeping both weight in both hips and your chest pointed up towards the sky. You can pull on that left arm if you want to get an additional little stretch through your upper shoulder. All right, one more nice deep breath. And moving back to center. Centering your hips on the mat. We're going to go ahead and come into happy baby. So you're going to take your hands and grab the outer sides of both feet, pulling your knees down towards the floor, towards your shoulders, keeping both shoulders planted on the ground, wrapping your thumbs around your arch and all of your other fingers around the outer edge of your feet. Keeping those toes and those feet nice and active, maybe wiggling your toes, pointing them to protect our knees. This is a deep stretch in our groin and our hamstrings, our hips, maybe even your thighs, the tops of your legs. Feel that nice stretch and just breathe deeply into it. If you want to lean your arms on the inner side of your legs and kind of pull them down more, it'll intensify that stretch. Again, this practice is about you today. Showing up for yourself in a way that honors and respects what your body needs. And you can carry this through your day, finding these moments of deep breathing to come back to your body. As we finish up here, take one more cleansing breath in here through your nose. Try to go deeper here as you exhale. Really breathing into your hips, into the groin area, pulling those knees. If you are pulling your feet down, thinking of pulling your knees towards the ground. Then slowly bring your feet down. If you want to bring your arms and your hands out, gently pushing your legs back in together. Maybe roll it out here for a second before we go into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So whenever you're ready to find stillness, stretch your legs out long. And really take up space on your mat here. Stretch your legs out, make space with your arms, and once you're comfortable and you exhale, just sink into the earth beneath you, allowing all the tension to melt out of your body once and for all, and to incorporate everything we did today into the body before you go back into the outside world. As you're settled in here, just keep breathing deeply or gently, coming into a meditative state. Allowing your facial muscles to relax. Unclench your jaw. Release your tongue from the top of your mouth. Untense those shoulders and let them sink into the earth. Relax your belly, relax your hips, relax your thighs. Relax your ankles and release the tension from your toes and your feet. Thank yourself for the time you dedicated today to show up and to nourish your body, and give yourself strength to get through the rest of the day and take this practice with you out into life. Stay here as long as feels good. The longer the better for Shavasana. I will leave you there today. Thank you so much for joining me. See you again soon.